guys, welcome back to the show. This is episode 29 of King of Puro. I'm Last Son. This would be the Time Battle Tour Day 5 show. But OBS crashed in the middle of creating the video and completely deleted the video. So I have no footage from it. So what we're going to have to kind of do is just go over the card itself, overall 66, and we'll go match by match here. And we'll just, talk about what happened and, kind of go into that. So for the first pre-show match, we had Kinoshita and Kamisaka taking on, and Kiyotaka taking on Dreadnought, Hosaka, and Emoto. It ended up getting a 47, and as you can see, we had some pretty decent performances. We then moved into a angle with Tori and Suki, and Tori basically telling him that it might be him that he's facing at Lion's Roar. And we have Sotomura defeating Okimasa 58. Not a horrible, technical masterclass. We had Goto and Matsushita defeating Mitsukuri and Yuta Isono. It only got a 48. We had Team Taku defeating Dynamite and Arahashi and Rokumon and Matsushita. Got a 64. We had Bunraku Kantori and Suki defeating Miura and Yoshizawa with a 74 rated match, which is good. And then on our main event, we had Funakoshi and Blastakoma defeating Tanyu Tashitai and Kikuchi with a 76. So that would be our Tour Day 5 highlights. So with that unfortunate mess out of the way, we'll get into day 6 here, and we will book day 6, and then we'll get into day 7, just to make sure this is a normal length episode. We have no mail to take care of, so we will just go ahead and get right into booking the episode. We will go ahead and take the auto-booked venue and look at the backstage incidents. Logan and Wolfsbane comes before the court. They didn't join the rest of the locker room for a night out. Sends them to buy drinks. Hopefully that has a small positive impact on him. Made us passing on psychology tips to his protege Kinoshita. Excellent. Hopefully the same thing here. Psychology to Tsurumi. All pretty good, excellent incidents. So let's do a locker room control here. We'll do a medal, and we'll try to fix the Iki Hosaka and Suguru Emoto. No effect this time. Make sure there's no absent workers. Unfortunately, we have to worry about the American Cobras sometimes. In our main event, the main event of this tour day, we're gonna have a 6-man tag, and on the team we're gonna have one team of Mabuchi Furusawa, Tanyu Tashisai, and Giant Brody. And we're going to take, and on the other team have Okamoto, since there's, that beef going on between Furusawa and Okamoto right now. We'll have him team with Matsushita. This may lead to some, potential beef between Tashisai and Matsushita. We can throw Hiroshi in on that team. Go ahead and bump this up to 25 minutes. Head into the road agent notes. Give Okamoto the win. He will pin Tashisai. Or do I want Giant Brody? I'll take Giant Brody instead. Yeah. We'll make it an open match. We'll call it in the ring with a slow build and a decisive victory for Reizan. And we'll go ahead and book that main event. Our next match, I'm thinking about a tag team match between the Wild Ones and the American Cobras. Cobras haven't really defended the belts a lot, but because every time I have a pay-per-view type event, they're working for Ollie. So we'll give Storm Spillane the win over Animal Harker. We'll have this be our steal of the show. We'll have it be an open match, call in the ring a decisive victory. And I know the tag team titles aren't on the line. It's fine. We will now head into the next booking of the match. I think we'll do another tag match, but I want to make sure my ideas aren't thinking about doing a 6-man tag. But let's see here. If we build a tag team match, we could use Kamisaka and Kiyotaka, and they can take on Mitsukuri and Matsuzara. Really trying to find some chemistry here for Mitsukuri and not had much luck. Give Kamisaka the victory. He originally was in a team with Kinoshita, but that immediately came off and said no chemistry here, even though they were an established team, and that's kind of ruined that tag teams in the past year. So we'll book that one and get that one in the books. We'll do another tag match. We use Malicious Intent, and they will take on a team of Naozen Goto and Juro Kikuchi. Drop that down just a little bit. 14 minutes is fine, I think. We'll go in here, give Wolfsbane the victory. Open match. We'll script this decisive victory, and we'll go ahead and book that one. Now we need a technical masterclass. We'll bring in Orange Tsuchi, and he'll take on Okimasa. Go into the road agent notes. Okimasa will pick up the victory. Open match. We'll script it. Decisive win. And add an angle. And we'll do this angle here. I think we'll have a Raizan angle and Furasara. And Raizan, Furasara. Rate them on entertainment. And we'll just have Raizan and Furasara have like a stare down. Just continue simmering that storyline between the two of them. You know, we'll have that backstage. Give them 6 minutes. Book that segment. What's going on here? We don't have a technical masterclass. Okay. I forgot to hit the technical masterclass on this match, so we should be good now. We'll go ahead and add the pre-show veterans versus young lions, and on one side we could have obviously we'll have Yamamoto, Matoki, and Saromi on Saromi on the young lion side. We could have Yukawa, we could have Toshinobu Taku, and Ipitsu. We're going old school this time. These guys are going to teach the young lions a few things or two, hopefully. We'll go ahead and get some road agent notes in here. We can give the win to Toshinobu. The elder Taku needs a victory. Decisive victory, and we'll script it. Doesn't like that auto name 3v3. We can just do a pre-show. add that to that, and now we are good to go, I think, for Time Battle Tour Day 6. I think that I have some high hopes for this card. And start this. 714 people in Kobe come out, and the first match they see is the pre-show match between Yokokawa, Toshinobu Taku, and Ipitsusai, taking on Yamamoto, Motoki, and Tsurumi. Toshinobu Taku pins Motoki with a gut-wrench tombstone. This only gets a 32. I wasn't expecting high ratings. Ipitsusai with a 35, Taku with a 29, Yokokawa with a 39, Tsurumi 16, Motoki 15, and Yamamoto 21. We do get some notes of people out there about game. This leads us into our Funakoshi. No, it's supposed to be first arm. So Okamoto and now Funakoshi gets a 69. Okamoto improvised. They did a good job on that, but it did not do what I was hoping to do, and the notes say for Asara. We'll move on now to Orange Tsuchi and Okimasa getting a 57. Tsuchi gets the, Okamasa gets the submission, and Orange Tsuchi with a 55, Okimasa with a 45. Pretty decent. 57 is a good score for our technical masterclass. I have no problem with that score. Let's move on to the next match as Malicious Intent takes on Naozen Goto and Denjiro Kikuchi. Wolfsbane pins Kikuchi with a belly-to-belly suplex. This gets a 58. Diaz with a 42, Wolfsbane 57, Kikuchi 52, and Goto a 47. Got some notes about the announcing quality, and the match got the crowd hotter. Want to build that crowd heat. Pretty decent scores from Malicious Intent and Goto and Kikuchi. Pretty happy with this 58. We're moving to Kamasaka and Kiyotaka taking on Mitsukuri and Matsuzawa. Kamasaka pins Mitsukuri with a stump pile driver. This segment gets a 56. Kiyotaka with a 53. Kamasaka 52. Matsuzawa 47. And then Mitsukuri with a 40. And unfortunately, no chemistry notes between Mitsukuri and Matsuzawa. Either way, good or bad. We now move into the Wild Ones taking on the American Cobras. Storm Spillane submits Animal Harker with a kneeling Boston Crab. 75 segment. Awesome. Big Bruiser Finley with a 63. Harker 46. Spillane 73. Molloy 66. Finley was off his game and we still got a 75. And we move into a 76 main event between Furusawa, Tashasai, and Brody, taking on Okamoto, Matsushita, and Hirose. Giant Brody 56, Tashasai 69, Furusawa 76, Hirose 52, Matsushita 61, and Okamoto 75. Excellent main event, excellent, semifinal. I'm having some pretty high hopes for this show. I know the production values are going to probably ding this a little bit, but we'll go ahead here and finish the show up. As it gets to 67, Pop raises in 7 regions. I'm okay with this. This is a pretty good show, I think. I need to, eventually address the production penalties. May just have to eat fixing it, to get rid of those penalties and get those scores up a little bit higher so we can gain some more popularity. We'll go ahead here and sim ahead here to the next event, and we'll get Time Battle Tour Day 7 ready to book. I'll be back as soon as I get that ready. Okay, Tour Day 7. Looks like there might be some mail that we have to deal with. Got an injury to someone on our short list. It's not a huge deal. We'll go ahead and enter into Tour Day 7. We'll take the auto-booked venue, look at the backstage event. Furusawa and Kubo. He's passing on tips using psychology to Kubo. Excellent. And Kikuchi also gets some tips on microphone work. So, pretty happy with those 2 notes. We'll go ahead and try to take care of this time. Let's do Toshinobu Taku and Dreadnought. Try to get rid of that. No effect this time. We'll go ahead and add in the main event of the evening. I think this is going to be a 6-man tag again. And we'll go ahead and get our teams built with Funakoshi, Blastakoma, and finally Bunraku Tori, Suki, and Furasara on this one. So this is kind of the go home show. So we're gonna have pretty much a lot of these guys that are going to be on the event. We're gonna give who do we want to give the victory to? We could give it to Furasara. Could have Suki and Blast. That'll set up the match at the pay-per-view, I think, between those two. We'll call it in the ring. Slow build, decisive victory. Go ahead and book that. Get that kind of an all-star, main event. We'll do a tag match next. And we'll have the Wild Ones taking on Giant Brody and Dynamite Narahashi. I don't name that. We'll take this down a little bit here. I think 15's good. We'll let Big Bruiser Finley pick up the victory here against Dynamite Narahashi. This will set up the Finley Brody match. We'll go ahead and have it open. We'll call it in the ring. Decisive victory. Book that one. Go ahead and add the match here. Go ahead and add another tag match. This time we'll have the American Cobras taking on Team Taku. And we'll drop this down, I think. We'll actually put the tag team titles on the line to get them a defense. We'll do Stormsplane picking up the victory. We'll have an open match. We'll have to have it scripted. Do a slow build, a decisive victory for the Cobras. They make a defense on the tour. And we need to could have a triple threat between Goto, Rosie, and Matsuzara. We'll have Naozi and Goto pick up the victory. We'll have it be an open match, scripted, decisive victory. Go ahead and book that one. We'll add another match here. And this time we will have Kikuchi taking on Sotomura. This will be our technical masterclass. We'll let Sotomura pick up the victory. Make sure I pick the technical masterclass. Open match, scripted, decisive victory. We'll book this. What's wrong? I didn't make a Steal the Show match. That was the one I was wanting to make a Steal the Show match. Go in and click on to that match aim. We'll book it now. That's good. Let's get our angle in. This time, hopefully, between the right people. We'll just do Maida this time. And Maida is just going to announce the All-Star main event. The six-man tag main event. That'll be hopefully a pretty decent rated opener. Give it 6 minutes. That'll hopefully set up the technical masterclass. 3v3 here. We'll look at our veteran team. We could do Miura and Yoshizawa. And Sashusai. Some pretty decent skill sets there to hopefully learn from. And we'll use Dreadnought. We could use Kubo, and Doi. Yeah, go ahead and save that one. Auto name, drop that time down on the pre-show. Open the road to agent notes. We'll give Yoshizawa the victory here. Open match, scripted, decisive victory, and we'll book that segment. So I think that looks good for time battle tour day 7. And 714 people come out to see it in Kobe. We get a 55 pre-show with Tashusai, Miura, and Yoshizawa taking on Dreadnought, Kubo, and Doi. Tashusai 67, Yoshizawa 55, Miura 56, Doi 33, Kubo 29, Dreadnought 19. Dreadnought was off his game, but still 55. Hopefully some good skills being transferred. We move into Maida's event, Maida's opening, Angle 77. Announcing that 6-man tag. Really good. 77 excellent rated angle. Hopefully this will help our technical masterclass. We'll go ahead and move into the technical masterclass here between Kikuchi and Sotomura. Gets us a 55. As Sotomura wins by the twisted bow and arrow. Kikuchi with a 44. Sotomura with a 52. Pretty decent. We got a little bit of boost like we were hoping from that angle, based on the performances. We move now into the triple threat match between Goto, Hirose, Matsuzara. Goto pins Hirose with a Goto slam. This gets a 50. Goto with a 45, Hirose 43, Matsuzara 44. All around, good announcing. Rose the performance up a little bit. We'll take a 50 with these guys. So we'll move now into Cobras taking on Team Taku. 64 as Storm Spillane submits Toshinobu Taku with the kneeling Boston Crab. They make defense number 2. Spillane with a 66, Malloy 64, Yoshinobu Taku 65, Toshinobu Taku 31. All tag team specialist bonuses for both teams. Happy with that 64. Really can't complain with that. 67 rated match with the Wild Ones taking on Giant Brody, Narahashi. Finley pins Narahashi with a trash compaction. Finley 64, Parker got up to a 50, Narahashi for 53, and Giant Brody at 58. Got the crowd buzzing. 67, really good as we move into an 80 rated segment between Funakoshi Akoma and Okamoto taking on Tori, Suki, and Furusawa. Okamoto 76, Blast Okoma 64, Funakoshi 76, Furusawa 73, Suki 70, Tori 75. Excellent match. 80 on a tour. Really high hopes for this match. Or this, 68, 70. I was hoping it'd probably be in the 70s if it wasn't for those production penalties. But we'll live with that. It'll be all right. I'll have to consider upping it. I know we got quite a bit of money in the bank, so. Well, guys, we're going to call the episode right here. Check the mail here real quick. Nothing major. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We kind of condensed a couple into one, but I'm Last Son. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you on our next video.